Hey, Brian Steer, Stugup Real Estate Team, here with Doug Miller of Aspire Home Mortgage again to cover another mortgage topic. I get a lot of questions and calls from potential buyers that either have no credit or some blemishes on their credit and think they can never buy. So what we want to cover today is how to build credit if you don't have any and how to get past those blemishes if you do have some. Doug is an expert in that field, so he's going to go ahead and give us some tips.
Thanks, Brian. I guess to start off with, we'll talk about what do you do if you don't have any credit at all. The most important thing you do, or what you have to do first, is you're going to need two open, active trade lines of credit. A trade line is considered a credit card, a personal loan, car loan, those types of things. Utility bills do not count. They do not report to the credit bureaus. To start off with, you can either go get a secured credit card, which is where you put a little money up front and then they give you a card with a low limit. You could do something called the rent reporters. You go to www.rentreporters.com, sign up, and they will report your rent to the credit bureaus to be scored as a trade line. There's a place called South Jersey Federal Credit Union over in Rio Grande. They have a credit builder loan where you make payments and they put the money into a savings account for you and they report that to the bureaus as credit scores. Once you have two trades and they're open for 6 months, you should score. And at that point, you most likely will be eligible for at least FHA financing. If you go with a secured credit card, you want to make sure you keep the balance of the credit card low. It's got to be like 20 to 25% of the available credit. If you're more than that, it'll adversely affect the scores, and that's not really going to help you. Those are if you do those simple steps, you should be able to score and be good to go.
So that's for somebody who has no credit.
That's correct.
Okay. So what about people who have some blemishes on their credit from, whatever, college loans like a lot of us do, or just some, youthful indiscretions or mistakes that you made?
We correct those all the time. The first thing, it's kind of the same process, but the first thing is get your credit run. Establish what is on there that needs to be addressed. If you do not have any open trades, your credit scores will never improve. So I know some people, after they've had some credit problems, they get out of the credit game. They have no trades that they're paying on. So if you don't have anything that's open, go get two trades. Keep the balances low. Secured credit cards, rent reporters, those types of things. Keep the balances low. Once you have those two trades open and you're making monthly payments on them, at that point, go back and address any collections or charge-offs that you may have. Those things have already damaged your credit. They don't damage you again, but at some point you need to address those to make them go away. And then the last thing is most important of all, you cannot miss any payments. When you're in the middle of credit repair, if you miss a payment, you'll set yourself back 6 months to a year before your scores will bounce back.
Jeez. And I've heard from a lot of people that with collections, because I've talked to a lot of people that may be in a little bit deeper than they can really handle, that if you reach out to them, in most cases they'll take pennies on the dollar, 50 cents on the dollar as a payoff just to get something and wipe that collection free versus having to pay it off in full.
Absolutely. You should always be negotiating with the collection agencies. They're buying that paper from the creditors at 25 cents on the dollar. So if they can get 50 cents on the dollar out of you, it's a win for them. So absolutely negotiate.
All right. Well, there we go. A couple of simple ways to either build credit if you have none or repair your credit if you have some blemishes. If we can help you with any other questions on this subject, feel free to reach out. We'll go ahead and put our contact info in the body of this video here. Anything else we can do to help you in the future, give us a call. Brian Steer, Stugup Real Estate Team. Doug Miller, Aspire Home Mortgage. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll catch you on the next one.
Thanks.